Good day everyone. Today I will explain the Pythagorean Theorem. And to start that, I must introduce myself. This is Jacob John Yoren from the BSN. Now, the Pythagorean Theorem states that a squared plus b squared equals c squared, where a and b are the legs of a right triangle and the c is the hypotenuse, which means the longest side. Now, here is an example. To find the hypotenuse, where is the given? So, the first step is to use the formula a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Then, step 2 is to substitute the values. Now, we have 3 squared plus 4 squared equals c squared. Now, step 3, square the numbers. So, we have to times it. 3 times 3, we get an answer of 9. 4 times 4, we get an answer of 16. Then c squared. Then the next step is to add 9 plus 6, we get an answer of 15 c squared. Now the step 5 is to square root both sides. So square root, get an answer of c 5. So this is the final answer of number 1. So the hypotenuse is 5. Now let's move on to example number 2, finding a length. Now, who is the given? First of all, we're going to use our formula. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. Step 2 is to substitute b. Now, a is 5 squared plus b is, then c is 13 squared. Now step 3, it is 2 squared, passing 8 times the answer of 25, and the b is the answer of 13 times 13. Okay, we're going to use our calculator. We get an answer of 169. Now step 4 is to subtract. Subtract 169, 25, 28, transpose ito para ito ang answer for our left. Now, get an answer of 144. Then ito asiyang square root both side, b 12. So here is a final answer. The missing leg is 12. This is how we use Pythagorean Theorem. And I hope you understand. Now, I will explain SOH-CAH-TOA. SOH-CAH-TOA helps us remember the 3 trigonometric ratios in a right triangle. That is because these ideas are part of trigonometry, which was developed from the early studies of mathematicians like Hipparchus. So is equal to opposite over hypotenuse, and Ka means is equal to adjacent over hypotenuse, and Toa is equal to opposite over adjacent. Now, before solving, let us first remember that the opposite, it means side across the angle, and an adjacent, side beside the angle, and hypotenuse is the longest side of a triangle. Now, here is a given example. We are going to identify if unsa ni siya. So, it is sine. Sine means is opposite over hypotenuse. Then ang ato ang sine kay 30. Muna siya 30. Sine 30%. And 30 degree. Then ang ato ang opposite is x, and our hypotenuse is 10. Then we multiply both sides by 10. Cancel out. Then we are going to use our calculator. So here 10 times sine 30 is equal to 5. So this is our answer for the opposite side is 5. Now let's move on for example number 2. Now we are going to identify if what kind of SOH-CAH-TOA we will use. So it is cos, it is Ka, meaning cos adjacent over hypotenuse. Now cos 60 degree and adjacent is x over 8. Now we multiply both sides by 8. Then 8, we have an answer of, use our calculator, 8 times cos 60 is equal to 4. So the adjacent side is 4. And that is how we easily remember the formulas for sine, cosine, and tangents by using SOH-CAH-TOA. We just identify the sides correctly, substitute the values, and solve. And that's how we use SOH-CAH-TOA to find the missing sides of a right triangle. This is Jacob John Jordan from BS Ed Math Department, and I thank you.